For more than 2 decades, former Sheriff Joe Arpaio has been one of the Valley's most polarizing figures.
Tonight, Morgan Loew takes a look back from his shocking election victory to today's conviction.
It's an election year.
No one saw it coming in 1992. But when voters elected Joe Arpaio sheriff with his promise to serve only one term, they ushered in 2 decades of this.
Read the report.
Joe Arpaio has to go!
You can't go from sheriff to president. That's a little tough, even for me.
Wildly popular at times, truly bizarre at others, possibly criminal in the end.
I'm trying to be honest and answer your question, okay?
My opponent is desperate.
Even in those early days, Arpaio wanted to be known as America's toughest sheriff.
It goes back to traditional days, the Western days, where the sheriff has formed his policy to go after horse thieves.
So he bragged about putting inmates in pink underwear, feeding them bologna sandwiches, and making them stay in his infamous outdoor jail, Tent City.
Nowhere in this country has anyone ever put 1,000 inmates in tents.
He had charisma and a knack for getting media coverage.
He was innovative. Most people who meet him like him instinctively.
But as his popularity soared,
this is my operation.
His methods became more controversial.
I have the authority to go into anywhere without telling anybody.
None more so than the crime suppression sweeps that would prompt federal investigations, lawsuits, and eventually lead to his trial for criminal contempt of court.
No.
Judge Murray Snow ordered Arpaio to stop his immigration patrols. The sheriff kept doing them anyway. Prosecutors say Arpaio's behavior was criminal.
I have an obligation to ensure that this office acts constitutionally within the laws.
Now there's a new sheriff. The tents are gone, and Arpaio will find out if he will soon end up behind bars.